Howdy, friend. Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and your Texas History Roundup for August 29th. In 1889, the town of Wichita Falls was incorporated by the Texas legislature. In 1919, Harley J. Redden was born in Silverton. Redden took charge of the Wayland Baptist women's basketball program in 1955, and in his 18 years as coach of the Flying Queens, great name, compiled a 431-66 record and won 6 national championships. The Queens had an amazing streak of 131 consecutive wins during his career. He also coached U.S. women's national teams to gold medals at 2 Pan American Games and a gold medal at the 1964 Olympics. Redden pioneered several rule changes, including the 5-player full-court game, the 30-second shot clock, and the unlimited dribble. He also wrote 2 books, The Queens Fly High, 1958, and A Basketball Guide for Girls in 1971. Redden is a member of the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame and Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. In 1935, musician James R. Bob Wills offered jazz pianist Alan Strickland $30 a week to play with his band, the Texas Playboys. The irony in this is that in 1930, while Strickland was at radio station KFJZ in Fort Worth, he had let the unknown Wills and his band audition on the station. They were an immediate success, but they subsequently contracted to station WBAP. Strickland left KFJZ and taught school for a few years and then returned to Fort Worth, where he was, quote, discovered by Wills while playing piano in a dance band. In 1970, the Lyndon B. Johnson State Historical Park near Stonewall was officially dedicated, with both the former president and his wife, Lady Bird, in attendance. It occupies 718 acres, and its exhibits include ancient artifacts found on the site, buildings from the late 1800s and early 1900s, and Johnson memorabilia. This state park is just across the Pedernales River from the LBJ National Historic Park, which includes Johnson's Ranch. LBJ, let's just say one of the worst presidents in the history of the United States, and probably should be burning for his role in the Vietnam War. A completely unnecessary conflict, for sure. In 1991, Catherine C. Cravens passed away. Cravens was born in Burkett in 1898 and first pursued an acting career, but turned to news journalism. While working for CBS, she became one of the first women news commentators to broadcast coast to coast. During World War II, she was the first woman to be a wartime radio correspondent, and she interviewed many world figures such as Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and Benito Mussolini. Cravens was stylish, frequently being voted the best-dressed woman in radio, and one of the 10 best-dressed women in the United States. Well. All right, well, there you have it. That is your August 29th Texas History Roundup. I hope you found that of interest, and if so, please stick around and come back tomorrow. We will talk more Texas history. All right, y'all take care. Bye.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the Bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.